Hey guys, what's up? It's Jared Cuber. Welcome to the next episode of Cubed. Now, Cubed has been gone for a while because I've been having problems with my computer, but I just got my new computer, so Cubed is started up again. This is the last episode of Season 3, so Season 4 will be starting up next month. So yeah, let's just get started. And I'm going to be using my Aolong V2 for this, which is my main speed cube. We'll just start off with our average of 5 / Q&A. Nate Cubed. How would you go about learning OLL and PLL, and is there any good websites to learn the algorithms from? I'd recommend using speedsolving.com. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I'll link it in the description. It's where the speed solving forum is. They've got a lot of good algorithms there. Aiden Freeman. What method do you use to solve Pyraminx? I use a modified keyhole, basically. It's not very effective, and it's really slow. Colton Fisher. What is your favorite shape-shifting puzzle? The Ghost Cube. Drew Olson. What do you average on 5x5? I've been averaging around 215. Beck 18. Should I learn full OLL or PLL first? I'd recommend learning full PLL first. Van Cuber. What is your most prized puzzle and most sentimental valued puzzle? That would be my 3x3x5 version 1. Natsu Dragneil. Which cube is better, the Xingsha Aurora or the YJ Sulong? If you're a beginner, I highly recommend getting the YJ Sulong. It's a great cube for beginners. Funny Zach. Do you prefer application tape while applying stickers or just using a knife and putting them on by hand? Also, which one is easier? I prefer just doing them one by one. Application tape is easier, but it doesn't look as nice, and it's not as precise. Bizarre cubing. How many hours do you cube a day? I actually don't cube that often anymore. Anywhere from about an hour to an hour and a half a day, maybe. LT Tech and Gaming. Did you switch over to the Alfu as your main? And how good is the YJ Yulong? Yes, the Alfu is my main, and the Yulong is very, very good for the price. It was my main for a very long time, but was replaced by the Aolong V2. But if you're on a budget and you don't have that much money to spend, I'd highly recommend getting the Yulong because it's way cheaper than the Aolong V2. Very Great Cuber. How many shape-shifting puzzles do you have? I don't know, I'd guess around 20 or 30. Josh Sargent. If you ever designed a gear cube, what would it be like or look like? If I designed a gear cube, it would be a unlocked gear cube 3x3, so that, you know how the gear cube is kind of like a 3x3, but I would make an unlocked version so that it would be able to do 90-degree turns without affecting anything else. I'm not sure if Oscar Van Deventer has already done this, but he may have. Classic Cuber. Who is your inspiration when you started getting into cubing? My inspiration to start cubing, of course, was my brother. If you watch my Draw My Cubing Life video, that explains that more. My inspiration to start YouTube was Ray KB and Me, Myself, and Pi. So those are all the questions I could answer today. If you had a question that didn't get answered, you could leave it in the comments, and I might answer it next month. Okay, so that wasn't a terrible average for me. First solve was good, second solve was okay, third solve was terrible, and then the fourth solve was pretty good, and the fifth solve was really good. And it all turned out to be a 14.97 average of 5, which is pretty good for me. So that's all for this month's average of 5 / Q&A. Let's move on to the challenge. So this month's challenge comes from Zach Aaron, my last name, and he didn't actually send in a video or send in his time because I didn't actually have a video for this month's challenge. So this was just a challenge that he sent in the comments, and I decided to just go ahead and do it. Anyway, the challenge was to solve a 3x3x5 one-handed. So let's do it. Okay, cube is scrambled. We'll start our inspection time. And we will go now. Okay, finally. That took forever. And my hand's kind of sore. This handmade 3x3x5 definitely was not meant for one-handed, as I already get a lot of lockups with two hands. That took me 8 minutes, 14 seconds, 37.63. So quite a long time. But he didn't actually post a time, so it was just more of kind of a for fun challenge instead of a competitive challenge. But anyway, thank you for the challenge. If you guys want to send in a challenge, then make a video of yourself doing the challenge and then send it to me in a personal message. And that's how you can submit a challenge for next month. I really need you guys to send me some challenges because I'm totally out. So if you don't send me any, I won't have one for next month. So that's all for this month's challenge. So on to cubing news. The 13x13 officially got released this month. I've got that coming and it looks super, super awesome. Also, the MFA Curvicopter 3 got released. This looks like a deeper cut version, and it's got some extra added pieces, but right now it looks like it only comes in stickerless. Also, the Mirror Blocks 2x2 came out. It came out in gold and silver. I got both of them, and they're very, very cool puzzles. They've got a WIT2 V2 mechanism, so they're not the greatest turning, but they're pretty good just for collection. As far as world records, the Megaminx single and average was broken this month. I'm going to totally not pronounce his name right, but it was broken by Yu Da Huan. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, the single time was 37.83, and the average time was 42.89. Also, Rubik's Clock average was broken by, again, I'm not going to pronounce this right, Yunho Nam, with an average of 6 seconds flat. Also, 7x7 average was broken by Mattia Furlan. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, with an average of 248.03. So if you'd like to purchase any of the cubes I talked about in this video, the links will be in the description. And if you'd like to see the full world record videos, the links will be in the description for those as well. So that's all for this month's episode of Cubed. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.